In the 80s, for example, in the western side of the world, there were different conferences, art symposiums, and debates about the Eastern art, the Eastern philosophy of art. I was always against this geographical definition of Eastern, specific Eastern philosophy.
And by Eastern you mean Eastern Europe, not the Far East?
No, I am talking Eastern about Central and Eastern Europe. I was always skeptical and actually very much against such definition based on geographical borderlines. After the political change, I became more positive about these definitions of Eastern way of thinking, for example. Because, I give you a very didactic example.
Okay, please.
When in 1988, I've been teaching for one semester in Concordia University in Montreal. I was interviewed by some art magazine, Harbor, cultural magazine, and one of the questions was it was referred to my artistic experience and my way of how I develop my work. And one of the first question was, what is your production, artistic production? And I was looking to the guy and I said, sorry, I don't understand you. What are you talking about? He didn't understand my question because the term production would never be used in Eastern or Central European countries, because we were talking about creative works, about metaphysics of art, not about production of art. So it's changed. Now a lot of people, after the political change, and it happened already more than 25 years ago.
25 years ago, yeah.
Now a lot of artists, of contemporary artists, are talking about their production. I never use this term because still, I mean, it is not production for me. I am not producer of artworks. I do some works, I make some works, but I don't produce them. And I think this is quite a significant difference.
So this would be one of the differences between seeing art and the so-called
the implication of such is quite deep. The implication of such differences is quite deep. But well, when Western artists came to Poland before the political change, when the Iron Curtain was still existing, in many cases they didn't use the word production, and somehow it was. But it is also the question of what artists were coming.
Of course, I was just about to ask.
It was the question of what artists were coming. Artists who were not very satisfied with the art system, which was a standard for art in this part of the world. It means they were not very much they were not crazy about commercial aspects. They were not crazy about ranking lists and so on and so on. They were thinking about art in a very similar way I was thinking, and I still do think about art. And they were coming to Poland to talk about art, and they were quite satisfied because of all long discussions which took places when they exhibited their works in Akumulatory 2 gallery in Poznań.
What artists would these be? Can you give some names?
Oh, it was quite a long list of artists, like Victor Bargin and Barry McCallion, Richard Long, Rainer Rutenbeck, Franz Erhard Walter, Henri Chopin, Emmett Williams, Jeffrey Hendricks, Dick Higgins, and many, many, many others from all over the world.
And you felt affinity with the way they thought.
Absolutely.
They were thinking
Yes.
about art.